Evening, everyone in YouTube land. This is Seth Garbage with the Pink Titanus channel. Pink Titan. Pink Titan. We are here for another broadcast. I am your host, Seph, and we've got the Seph Jr. Oops, sorry about that double feedback there. Won't happen again. And tonight is going to be just a bit different than our previous nights. So what we're going to do is we're going to show you some informative things tonight. The first thing I want to show you is, forgot to dismantle some gear. So as you can see, our loadout is very different than our previous days. So in the middle of me dismantling, I do want to share with you that we have gotten it. The malfeasance is here and the crowd goes wild, and we did get it. And it was a grind that was very, very tough. And I must say, hopefully tonight, when we do the Gambit stuff, we'll definitely show you how great the Malfeasance hand cannon really, really is. So I did get it at max 700, and it has amazing stats to it, all of which I will explain tonight. But just know that they have taken damage. It's boosted damage for taken enemies, heavy grip, extended mag, and then also shooting tainted slugs that burrow into the enemy. But what they don't tell you here is that this gun actually does bonus damage to Gambit intruders, so that you will definitely love to see. We also have the last word hand cannon, which I also grinded for, which is pretty awesome. When you do this hand cannon, you got to make sure you never, ever, 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 and I repeat, never, ever aim down the sights. You're only going to hip fire for this one, and we're going to show you how that works. And for the third thing is, finally, we've got our breakneck rifle, which I haven't really gotten a chance to use it, but it is pretty amazing. I've only got about 10 enemies killed here, but it's a great rifle, and I look forward to using it. So what I do want to show you tonight, I'm going to kind of just dismantle really quick. I do want to go to my hard light weapon here, and I want you to notice that the enemies here that I've only killed are 825. Now, I know that that seems like a pretty decent amount, but it's actually not. You see, my good friend Seph Jr. here was grinding for me last night with just Vanguard strike after Vanguard strike after Vanguard strike, and Black Army strikes, and he got the catalyst for me that I was looking for. Now, the catalyst was basically gotten yesterday, and we didn't even notice it. And I want to show you 800 and something enemies, whatever, and it's only 83% done. So I went out on a limb and said, okay, we're probably going to need about 1,000 enemies killed for this. And if you look at the stability, I just want you to take a bit of a closer look there. The stability goes all the way up once the catalyst is applied and completed, and then of course we will have it masterworked where it will just shit tons of orbs. And I've already kind of been it really just unloads a lot of orbs. I'll show you that right now. So we did want to kind of capture that moment for you guys immediately, because we don't want you guys to not witness wonderful greatness in history. Now, I've also been doing a great bit of research these past, guess you could say, a few days, and I've done a lot of note-taking, so to speak, and watching certain videos and things like that. Now, you'll notice that I have the Sunbreaker class here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to use what they refer to as the bottom tree subclass part. So I have the Mortar Blast, and I have Endless Siege, Soul Invictus, and then the Sun Warrior. Now, this one is really important, and then equipped with the exotic of the Mask of the Quiet One. Now, here, your perk is that you grant ability energy when you're damaged, and when critically wounded you can regain maximum health on kills. This will actually help with all of the Vanguard perks and the Vanguard modifiers to keep throwing grenades, keep doing your melee, and also it'll help with your super as well. Okay, so I know that last time we were talking I had more of the Siegebreaker Void class, but I'm going to show you this, and then on the next go round I will show you also this trick I learned with our Striker class. Alright, without further ado, we will start tonight just with a very brief Vanguard strike. Now, I know a lot of you are familiar with strikes, nothing crazy here, nothing new, nothing anything rocket science here. But just taking a look at the modifiers very quickly, we have iron, which means that enemies have more health. We have brawler, which means that melee abilities are much more heavier damage. And we have the solar singe, which is really one of the other reasons we use in the Sunbreaker class. Now, to make it a little better, the hard light, I'm going to go back to it here. One of the perks here is that if you hold square, it changes the weapon's damage type, cycling between solar, arc, and void. And obviously, since we have the modifier that gives us more damage with solar, that's the type that we want to kind of stick with. Now, one of the reasons why I wanted to start with a Vanguard Strike with you guys tonight is because honestly, to me, it's one of the easiest ways to get a lot of kills. We could waste time kind of wandering the planets and wandering the maps, but I figured what better way to just thrust us to this adventure here than starting with a strike. Okay, hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. Again, this is Seph, representing the Pink Titan channel, and I hope you guys are, if you haven't already, I hope that you are going to subscribe and leave a like or a comment, whatever floats your boat, whatever masts your sail. Alright, so we're starting things off in Titan. Alright, just sit back, relax, crack a cold one or a juice box, whatever is your fancy, and get this show on the road. Okay, so again, gonna make sure that we switch to the solar damage on the hard light, and we're gonna just kind of pay attention to how many kills we're gonna get. I'm really hoping to just kind of show you guys the big difference, and then once we finish with the Vanguard strikes here, we're gonna jump right into a gambit match. So if we don't get a good amount of kills in this go round, I might start a black armory instead of doing a second Vanguard strike. But I also do want you guys to see how quickly high level Guardians run through strikes. I mean, so as you can see, the gun is very fast, and the kill rate is pretty high. Okay, reload rate is pretty good, and again, I'm generating orbs of light, which is always a good thing. Okay, I'm not going to keep going. My nephew Seph Jr. wants me to go back and forth to show you guys each time we get kills on the what do you call it, broadcaster thing, but I'm not going to do that. Just going to enjoy the kills here. Okay, I'm going to kind of lower this just a bit. I feel like we're getting some feedback. Yeah, I know. They'll know it. They'll see it. So he wants me to show you guys how we can just cycle through the modes. That's arc, and it changes the color. That's void, and it also changes the color, as you can see. And then once again, back to solar, and it changes the color once again. One thing is a drawback about this rifle is that, believe it or not, even though it has such a high storage for its ammo, you really do run out of ammo fast. I mean, your clip is about 49 shots, so you can definitely run out of that if you squeeze the trigger, you know, too long. And as you can see, guys, my grenade energy is pretty decent. Now, you're gonna notice that I'm not really aiming that well. I'm really just trying to get as many kills as possible. And I'll need to kind of maximize the catalyst here, so you're not going to see me doing a lot of precision stuff here. Okay. And always, of course, it is always very good to get your white ammo. Pop a grenade there. Gonna kind of shoot this guy over here. And I know we showed you guys a little bit of the Hunter file, and that gun is going pretty well. I'll give you guys a little tour of that. One thing I do miss about the Hunter is the speed and the reload buff that you can do your little kind of flip doing. But with the Titans, we've got a lot of other perks, which I'm going to share with you tonight. Alright. So as you can see, hopefully I'm stacking those kills. Another thing I like to do here, got my barricade up, and I'm just going to continue firing my gun because that's what I do. But now, if you can see it, it really does a whole lot. You know, you can just kind of hold the trigger down, and, you know, the gun is shaking a lot, but as you can see, it's a really, really good way to just kind of maximize those shots and just empty your clip at enemies. I know that in Gambit that'll help out a lot. You know, which is one of the reasons I do like this weapon. It was one of my all-time favorites in Destiny 1, though, I will say that. In Destiny 1, it really did a great job, just, especially against taken enemies. I felt like in Destiny 1, this really got me a lot of, got me out of a lot of binds, so to speak. Okay, gotta make sure you guys stay consistent with the damage type, so if you notice yourself going back and forth, you know, sometimes you can hold the square button inadvertently and you'll change the damage type. So what you gotta do is make sure that you're staying consistent with that, and you should be super, no pun intended. I like throwing those grenades and lobbing those at people. Kablow! Got a melee attack here.
All channels.
Okay, I like to be a team player, guys, so I like to go out of my way to make sure that I'm reviving my teammates. Subscribe, by the way. And always being a team player in these kind of games is just the best thing for you, honestly. It keeps you on your toes. It makes sure that your fire team is doing the things that it needs to do to survive, and making sure that you guys can hit those goals. Alright, so at the start of this strike I had about 825 kills, I think. So I'm up to 837. Not too bad, not too crazy. You know, I like to go in and cycle my stuff a little bit. You know, periodically I'll check in. You know, when I have these large hordes of enemies here, I do typically like to lob a grenade out of habit. When you're doing this kind of strike, again, it's really important for you to just remember your essentials for what you're trying to do. You know, in this case, since we're grinding for the catalyst, we're trying to get 1,000 kills. And I know that that sounds really unrealistic, but to be honest with you, I noticed it sometime in midday today. It is a little late at night over here while I'm broadcasting, but doing the kind of work required for these grinds, it's not as long as one would think. So definitely keep that in mind. If I didn't mention, this gun in particular ricochets off of hard surfaces, so it's another really, really awesome way to guarantee shots. I'm literally just holding down the trigger, guys.
Unknown fire team.
You know, it's really good to do that if you're grinding for this particular
just us down here.
This particular catalyst. And of course, leave no enemy dead. I mean, leave no enemy alive. That's a philosophy I live by in these types of games. Go ahead and do my barricade again and just watch my rifle do its dirty work. As you can see, guys, again, I'm just holding down the trigger. Oh, got a little away from that barricade there. Sometimes that can happen. Not a big deal. Okay, so I mean, just kind of showing you guys. I mean, the gun is a little bulky. It is kind of tough to maneuver. It's not the #1 choice for PvE or PvP, but I just wanted to show you guys how this could work on a different level. I think that auto rifles in Destiny 2 are extremely underrated. I do have a lot of favorites. Hardlight is one of them. And I think that it leaves... I don't want to say it leaves a lot to be desired, because that would be kind of underselling it a bit. But honestly, I think, you know, this kind of gun and, you know, it having the potential to have a lot of good perks could really be something very beneficial. So, which is one of the reasons why I wanted to kind of grind for it in the way that I am. So for your rank and file enemies, I mean, it is pretty good. It rips apart, and it really the impact is to me, it's pretty decent. You know, for you know, an auto rifle. And it is, you know, as you can see, a lot of the yellows, I am still getting those headshots in. I'm still getting those precision shots, you know, which is really, really good. You know, because those are the shots that do the highest amount of damage. And, you know, for lack of a better, reason, I mean, it's generating orbs. You know, that's always a good thing. You're looking at orb generation in a machine gun, in I'm sorry, an auto rifle. I mean, look no further. Yeah, it's easy to masterwork. You know, I mean, it wouldn't be easy to masterwork, you know, another auto rifle that's a favorite, and you know, if that's your choice, and that's great. But I think, you know, bang for your buck as far as rate of fire, your masterworked exotic.
Really?
This is, you know,
Then
I think it's a great deal.
didn't die for nothing.
You know, you've got your breaknecks. You've got a few other ones that I can't really mention. I know that the Doubt is a good auto rifle. Foregone Conclusion is another good one. But really, auto rifles in Destiny 2, to me,
That'd be a great plan.
very
If there were any power
underutilized and
crystals in here,
underrated.
I take it back.
But I'm not gonna
Together,
lie, I do
we're
have
gonna end
my
this.
favorites with my pulse rifles.
Nope.
The Bygones
Same
being
plan.
by far my
Give Sloan
most
my
favorite.
regards.
Pulse rifles, I'm sorry, scout rifles, I do have a few favorites. I mean, you know, there's a lot of good stuff here, guys. Always make sure you're getting those wanted enemies out of the way. Barricade up. This would be a good opportunity to kind of land some ricochet shots here. I know it just seems like I'm just firing into the crowd, really. But remember, we have a ricochet effect here, so always a good thing. So I think what I'm gonna do, guys, is I think after this I'm gonna go into Black Armory again. I'm not gonna show you any sword frames, frankly, because I'm not gonna show you any weapon frames because I feel like it would take away from what I'm trying to do tonight. But please know that it is not intentional, and if you do want to see some more Black Armory grinds and how to go about it and what it fully entails, please leave a comment and like, and I will be more than happy to oblige. Okay, so again, this is another great opportunity to keep the thing distracted. I can land my precision shots here. Oh, kind of went a little overboard trying to move out the way, and the stupid boulder was in my way, but it is what it is. You know, appreciate the revive, my friend. Always appreciative when a player, a fellow Guardian, revives his teammate. Again, guys, it is just teammate 101. I mean, the gun is, you know, it's pretty good. I like the feel of it. You know, upgraded stability would obviously make it more amazing. But I mean, look, man, I'm getting really good shots here. Oh, didn't follow my own advice there. Gotta make sure that I am shooting with a solar and not any other element here. And I also read that this gun has increased damage when it's bouncing off of other hard surfaces, so that's another really good thing. You can tell by the numbers that this gun is really hitting its mark. I don't think I'm the best candidate to kind of demonstrate accuracy and precision shots, but again, for what this is for, and of course, you know, look, man, I'm still generating orbs, which is such a good thing. There. Let's see if the grenade sticks. No, not a big deal. But if you look, man, I'm Sun Warrior right now, right? And look how fast my grenade is charging. I mean, that to me is incredible. That's one of the reasons why I chose this particular tree for the what do you call it, for the type of the subclass for the specials and things like that, because, and again, you know, Void is my favorite by far. Not the best with accuracy here, but with stability. I mean, I did what, 2 clips, 3 clips? Oh man, it's a little embarrassing, man. Go ahead and pop that super, because I like supers, and almost got kicked off the level. Okay. Always got to make sure we grab the chest at the end. My nephew Seph Jr. is notorious for this. Ooh, finally got some jubilant stuff.
Took care of the hive. But those fire teams aren't coming home.
So, I think my nephew Seph Jr. fell asleep tonight, so it'll probably just be me, which is fine. So, and you know, the breakneck is a great, I haven't even given it any credence. The breakneck is a good look. If you look at the reticle without aiming down the sights, you have the gambit insignia, and then when you aim down the sights, it disappears. So, okay, 49 kills, not my best. But I did play with some really awesome players this round, so him having 111 and then him having 72 really took away from my thunder. So, not mad. But I'm going to exit out of here. Just going to check my gear very quickly. Always like to do a bit of a review here. So 862. You know, we're close. We're very close. Now for the, I do want to show you this. So I'm going to go ahead and switch into my striker class. We're going to use the Code of the Juggernaut. And destroying enemies here with the Fists of Havoc extend its duration, so that's really going to be a really good thing to do here. And then, oops, hold on, just want to make sure I exited out of that strike. Then I'm going to switch my mask, and I'm going to either pick the inaugural or the, really both of them, their resilience is about the same, so doesn't really matter in this case. Mobility does, so I'm probably going to want this one, and I'm going to go here and choose my Antius wards. Now these things do something very special. Sliding reflects projectiles and grants super energy. So this is a really, really, really good and underutilized exotic, and I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Earth. I'm going to track my Volunteer Forge just because. And by the way, guys, you know, I'm going to launch here and I'm going to show you exactly how it goes, and I know that we've done this before, but also just wanted to bring your attention as well to this particular bounty. So the bounty is that you are to charge throwing batteries at the forge to successfully charge it. I've done about 31. So the reward here is some powerful gear, and I'm very curious to see what that reward is, and I'm going to go out on a limb and say that this award is going to be something Black Armory oriented. As you can see, I've got my Gambit bounties ready for when I step into the Gambit Forum. I've got my Scrapper bounties here, which I am going to what do you call it? I'm gonna finish them, obviously, because every reward here is a legendary shards and a enhancement core. Also want you guys to notice that I've started my Thorn quest, and the Thorn quest is going to be something very interesting, because since I already have 2 of the amazing pistol, hand cannon exotics, figure I'd go for the next one. Alright, now this one is very tedious, and I will show you exactly what this grind entails. And one way to get ahead is to get some bounties from Asher Mir. That's the slowest one. The other is to defeat Warlocks of the Crucible, which I've actually been doing. And then the Nightfall is going to be the best way for you to get the most efficient progress, but I'm going to be very honest with you guys. I haven't even tried to do a Nightfall, and I'm not going to. There's a reason for that. Nightfalls are ridiculous. I've never done well in a Nightfall. I may try it, but gotta have my fire team, and they know who they are. I'm not gonna mention any names, but my fire team knows who they are, so I won't be doing a Nightfall until my fire team reunites and comes back on, and when that does happen, you guys will be the first to know. Okay, Gonna make sure we're at our forge here. You guys are gonna get a real kick out of this. It's gonna be very interesting. Let me just double check my subclass. I want to make sure that, okay, just want to make sure that we have the one that reloads weapons and not the one that builds a giant wall. There's a time and a place for those. Usually I do those in Gambit. Usually I'll do those in areas where there's a high volume of enemies. And with the barricade that reloads the weapons, I usually do that when I have a shit ton of enemies that I'm gonna face, like, you know, in the Black Armory. So, I mean, look, man, the hard light. Look at this. That's great. It just reloads and reloads and reloads and reloads. I mean, it's good. Look at that. Check out that guy in a matter of magazines. You know, this is one of the reasons why I like this particular weapon too, because it's a good weapon that you can just literally hold down the trigger. Okay, now you see that retroactive vent thing? Check this out. I'm gonna go and slide, and all of those perks right there, the frontal assault, the knockout, I'm absorbing super energy when I do that. So really great set of perks to have. Hope you guys are enjoying the show so far. I know it's only been a few minutes. Tonight's stream is not going to be as lengthy, so I just want to be able to squeeze a good amount of information, you know, because I do want to be forthcoming, and I do want to send a special shout out to those YouTubers who have been extremely informative. I've learned a lot, and it has really just reinvigorated in my love and appreciation for Destiny. This game has not left my console since, I mean, I don't think I've put a different game in my console for a good few months. This game is definitely one of my favorites. I'm a big FPS person myself. Ricky Morrow, not so much. I would dare say that Ricky Morrow is probably more of an RPG kind of guy. Same thing with my friend Deus. Same thing, RPG kind of guy. I'm no stranger to the RPGs, but I rather do enjoy first-person shooters, strategic things like that, even third-person. Huge fan of Gears of War and the like. So, you know, this is one of those games, however, that does require, for lack of a better word, for lack of a better term, it requires a tremendous amount of research. So, but not in a bad way. Just in a strange way, I guess you can say. I'll go for a high five. I'll go for a high five from a subscriber right now. Oh yeah, booyah! Didn't expect that. All right, let's get my kill on. Look at that, two orbs, 3 orbs. Man, that is incredible. I can't wait to see what this thing is like fully stable. Again, guys, I do want to reiterate that in the Black Forge, the Black Army rather, what I'm doing right now is pretty wrong. I'm shooting the rank and file enemies. Ooh, look at that, more orbs. What you guys want to focus on are the blue enemies. And I'm going to show you who they are. Oh, there they are. Retroactive vents, reflective vents, whatever it is. These guys are a little tougher. There we go. My nephew Seph Jr. told me that just to throw them and not to dive, I mean not to make a very high jump, and it's actually very, very good advice. Might as well get some cheap kills in, right? It is a little early to pop my super, but I am going to show you. So check this out. Alright, and now if you see my super meter is going back up, so if you do this tackle thing enough, I mean look at that. This is, if you kind of time this, You tell me, guys, how long you think my super is lasting right now. I'm kind of messing up because there's hills here, but that's a pretty good. That is an awesome perk right there. I mean, I'm definitely going to be doing that again. Alright, good job knocking out. Throw my basketball in its hoop. Good job knocking out. Throw my basketball in the hoop. By the way, that knockout thing that you see blinking, that is a part of my one of the side perks for this particular subclass with the arc. Okay, I think it is still arc week, so it's safe to say that we're still dealing with. Oh, thank you, my friend. Always good to pick up those. Whoa, was something just stolen from me? Oh, the next. Not bad. So, I know that I did mention the tediousness of these forge ignitions, but once you get used to it, it becomes really just second nature. Okay, got a whole ton of enemies coming in here. This is very cool. Look at all that. That is beautiful. But that's just fresh target practice for me, my friend. I'm gonna go ahead and go old school. And very good. Those big enemies necessitate the use of that. Oh, gotta make sure. I'm gonna be a stickler. Gonna be a stickler. I want to make sure that I am still using my hard light, because the only way I'm going to make sure to get these kills is if I force myself to use this gun. Okay, so as you can see, it does pretty good off-putting damage. I'm going to go ahead and put that in your face so you can enjoy my arc grenade. Gotta make sure I'm following my own advice here. Okay, and good amount of orbs here. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pop my super again. So again, you don't want to do that mash thing. You want to just kind of do this. You kind of just tackle, right? Kind of just tackle. There you go. And you want to kind of just keep moving. And just tackle. Keep moving, tackle. Keep moving, tackle, slide. Keep moving, tackle, slide. Keep moving, tackle, slide. Alright, so if you guys can see, you know, my super is still saying super. Oh, okay, well. Oh, things are kind of a bit of a blur here, but hope you guys are enjoying. If you have any questions, feel free to comment, say something in the chat. Oh gosh. Sometimes things don't go according to plan. Oh. Kind of a rage thing there going, alright? I think throwing them right directly in the middle is your best bet, guys. If I said anything less than that, then I'd be lying. Look at all these orbs. I mean, this is just the best way to make sure that you're continuously stacking orbs, because your super is, no matter what, is going to be your most powerful alternative. I mean, the weapons are great, the perks are awesome, the armor is really good, but your super is just, for lack of a better term, super. Ah! 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 That's how I laugh, don't judge me. All I needed was that final push. Ready? And of course, you know, you want to make sure that you're doing it to other people, not just the boss. Because if you're just doing it to the boss, you're not going to get that, pretty cool. That tackle thing, kind of a tackle bit. And then if all else fails, go right to the old school sword. Sword up the ass motif. Yeah, this is pretty good. So as you can see, guys, I mean, this is regular kind of grind, man. And the forge itself does give... Ooh! I got a really, really good legendary. That's the Swift Ride. That is a really nice pulse rifle that I just got. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. I always like to see... Right. Ooh, look at that reload. Oh, that reload is sweet. It shoots 390 per. That's great. Oh my gosh, and it's pretty. It is a pretty, pretty little thing. Let's change that color. Ooh. I always like to mess around with the colors of my rifles. You know, call me old school, call me old fashioned, call me everything but late to the party. The pants party, that is. Pants party. Oh, that's nice. I think I'm gonna rock with the Midnight Talons. That is awesome. So, alright. Not bad, not bad. I'm gonna probably start another forge. You know, you might as well do the playlist. Taking a look at some of the stuff that I may have not gotten. Look at that, 892. So, on our last strike, look at that, 89%. Okay. So, it's safe to say that it's gonna be 1,000 kills. No way around it, guys. Hope you guys are enjoying the show. Hope you guys are also enjoying my super what do you call it? Manipulation, so to speak. And you know, you guys can time it looking at the video. Just you guys let me know how fast the super was lasting. Okay. Oh, they started me in a forge that was kind of already... That's interesting. Look at this guy. Need to revive? Yeah, why not? I usually don't revive in Gambit, but... I mean, Gambit, Forge. But if the guy's near, I mean, don't be a complete douche. Don't be a complete douche bag. Reflecting off that hard surface is really awesome. And of course, the vomiting of orbs. Oh, we messed up. Okay. We didn't do what we were supposed to do. Somebody didn't do what they were supposed to do. I'm gonna have to restart this forge. Oh! Oh, jeez. Somebody did not do what they were supposed to do. So you never want to let your time get this crazy low for the forge, man, because that's just irresponsible. Look at this dude. That's just irresponsible. I mean, I started to let it get this close when I was in the beginning, but having it at this level and you're really cutting it close, that's just irresponsible and dangerous. Got one more? Alright, good. Whew. Cut it a little close there, guys. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Leave a comment, leave a like, ask me any questions, and I will tell you no lies. Seph Garbage once again. Seph Jr. was supposed to be reporting for duty, but he is conked out on the floor beside me. Which is totally fine. We've literally been playing this game since we got up this morning, so a man is definitely entitled to his breaks. Another great thing about the Arc class is those grenades are just awesome. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and pop my Super Duper. As you can see, guys, it's lasting pretty long. Okay, you want to continue to slide and run and run and slide. I know it's moving a little too fast, but... Oh, we have two. We have two friends. Okay. So again, guys, don't let the forge keep you, you know, behind as far as the putting these things right in the battery, right in the charge or whatever you call them. Don't be that irresponsible as Seph has been. Okay, you want to really focus on getting those basketballs to their prospective hoops, so to speak. Wonder who came up with this. It's an interesting take on the whole sports motif. Okay, you guys can just share that arc grenade. Ooh, look at that guy strafing. Oh my. That was a hole-in-one, as they say in basketball. Yeah, I always tell people I don't play real sports because you can't get injured in imaginary sports. So that is my motto for life. Like it, love it, or leave it. This is pretty fast-paced, I think. Did you just try to slice me in the face mid-throw? Referee, I call a foul. There is something foul I missed. Oh, quiet you. Spend the last few seconds trying to get my bearings here. Alright, Forge Warden, come on down. As you can see, the Forge Warden starts off with those ridiculous shield drones, which I completely am against. I'm just gonna tap you the whole time. Well, I kind of misused that one, but look how much energy we got down from him, and of course that reckless slice to the anus just does extra justice, as Superman would say. I don't know if you'd agree with the sword in the anus, but you gotta admire the poetry in that. You know, it's interesting that sometimes when you do the forge, you get legendary stuff, and sometimes you just don't. I don't know. It is still fun, regardless of the rewards. So, I think that it's definitely worth it. If you are not careful, though, you could be loaded into another forge, so you just want to kind of gently, ridiculously tap, circle to make sure that you get the hell out of dodge. Alright, and again, guys, just make sure that you're looking through your gear, dismantling anything that you think needs to be dismantled. It's very interesting, so I'm going to go ahead and go back with my original, actually, let me think. You know what? No, let me go ahead and stay with this, and we're going to go into a gambit match. We're about 908, so I think 908 is I think we can get a good amount of kills in a gambit match, especially gambit prime. You know what? We'll do some Gambit Prime, a few big Gambit Primes in a row. The Gambit Primes are a little weird. It's a newer variant of the Gambit. I think the Gambit Primes are just really long, for lack of a better word. But they fixed it a bit, where it's just one round, winner takes all kind of thing, which is fine. The only issue is that still can be, it's still too long, as you're gonna see. Well, you know what, I'll let you guys be the judge. I'll let you be the booty judge. Did I just say that? I'll let you guys pretty much figure that out. Let me see, breakneck. I'm gonna probably be using more of the hard light anywho. I did get the Black Talon finally. Shouts to my friend Ricky Morrow for that. He got that Black Talon very early in the game, and I was just lagging and lagging and lagging behind him for weeks and weeks on end. And then I got my Master Revenge with the Le Monarch and the Trinity Ghoul. Okay. So, it's just very interesting to see the dynamics between the two. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and start with the Gambit Prime here, and as you can sort of, I don't know, figure out for yourself, I don't know if it's a popular game type, but it's takes a while to get the game started. We'll just keep it at that. Okay. Hope you guys have been liking the video so far. Been liking the activities. Been liking the play on supers and the information and things like that. So you always want to make sure that your loadout. You know, when I watch my videos, the videos that I search for information, you know, regarding supers and things like that, I always see the really high players with a shit ton of stuff in their loadout, just, you know, so they can rotate it at a moment's notice, because what you're gonna see is that the more that you play this game, the more rotation you're gonna want, especially between subclasses, between your solar, between your arc, between your void. So different exotics are going to work for different subclasses, and you definitely want to do your due diligence. You definitely want to do your research regarding you know, your gameplay and your, you know, your cup of tea, so to speak. So everyone has their favorites, but you know, once you do the research, you'll see that there are certain things that just complement certain subclasses. Taking a sip of the good old water there. Got me a fat jug. No pun intended. Hey Omar, nice to see you again. Doesn't the coin make the ding noise? I don't know why he's making the ding noise. What a weird gesture for another man to take. I like that Gambit. Wow, look at that. I got Hunter and two Warlocks with a Hamkara masks. I'm assuming they're gonna be Nova Bombers, and I tell you, Nova Bombs are a good thing. Oh man, we played this map before on my other stream. That's alright. Now remember ladies and gents, when we're when we are playing in Gambit, you're definitely not going to do that. When we're playing in Gambit, we're banking, we're killing. Wow, our whole team just got murdered by ads. I am not confident about this match at all. Look at all that. Jesus. What's going on? Is something happening? Look, they're already sending blockers. I mean, fortune favors the bird. Look at this. He's giving him a shit. Can't believe it. God, I hate these things so much. I came to do what? Deposit 4 motes? You're damn right. These guys seem a little aggressive. A little strange. What in God's name is that? Oh, don't have any. And now with the Gambit Prime, they've made the Taken swallow your motes. No pun intended. So I don't know, man. To me this is a lot. It's too much. The weapons aren't even as, and they've banked already 53 motes. This other team is clearly cheating. I don't even know why I'm doing this. Look at this. And yeah, he gets to move seamlessly through reality, and I'm just gonna dump extra clips on him. This is insane. How is this fair? If you've logged on and subscribed tonight to hear me bitch and moan, I mean, that's what it is. Because this is insanity. And as you can see, in this particular game, I'm not at all getting that many motes of light. I mean, look at this. It's crazy.
High value target is on the field. Hunt it down.
This is crazy. I really, God. I think there's probably a reason why people don't play this a lot. Oh, look, 2 motes. 10%. Oh, dude, another one? This is insanity. Yo, the other team banked 95 motes. By the way, guys, this isn't 75 motes anymore. It's 90. It's 100. And then the take-in that you send, the blockers or whatever you want to call them, they can now suck your motes dry. Pause. Porno's up. Look at that. They've already got a primeval. How long has it been? 5 minutes? Look at that. Awesome. Just great. Oh, man, oh man. Can't even just... Good God. This is embarrassing for my channel, honestly. The invader's here, and I don't even know why the invader's here. he serves no purpose in coming. This dude is coming here to have fun with us. It's a gloat. It makes no sense for him to be here. They've got this match in the bag. I was gonna try to head to the other side, but whatevs. This is insanity. I don't know why this guy is not trying to bank. He has 14 motes. And I really don't understand certain people. See, all these, like, all the things that I was just talking about are good in hindsight. It's just, they don't work the way that they should in Gambit. I mean, I understand the difference, but it just, I don't know, it seems it defeats the purpose of what you're working for. I don't know. And if you notice, the other team called their primeval up, which is great, but dude, why is this guy so big? What the hell is that? What was that? Oh my God. You guys are gonna see me angry in this stream, most definitely. This is gonna be an angry stream. This is insanity. But if you notice, they've barely gotten any life down for their primeval. Like, what do you...
Your invader's dead. Sending him back.
Okay.
Invaders out.
Oh,
Get him
Jesus
next.
Christ. Oh. Man. Look at this shit. What is, like, I don't understand what kind of enemies are these? What is going on? Dude, bank. Come on. Fuck those wizards. These guys are cutting me up badly. And see, that's the thing. My guy's on the other side screwing the other team up, and you know, they're working so hard to get tiny bits of life away from the I was gonna say the pioneer, the primeval, and it's like, for what? Oh my God. I love the prospect of punching someone in the face and they die. So that, awesome, great. Lost how many motes? 10. Beautiful. Lost 7 motes. I love it. I just love it. Losing motes is basically the name of the game, isn't it? Lose motes. They should call it Lose Motes Bit. Jesus. Let's see what I can do. It's usually not much. Let's see. Where are the other ones? I can't find you. Oh, really? Oh my god. This dude killed me with a jade rabbit. Like, oh god. I got 1. What a waste.
Alright, you can still win this.
Yeah, okay.
Burn that primeval to the
They're
ground.
way ahead of us, dude. So, let me just show you guys. Those red diamonds there, those are the, what do you call them? Primeval, oh gosh, I don't even remember what they're called. The envoys. So now you have to kill the envoys because look, the primeval is shielded. And every time I shoot him, nothing happens. Nothing happens. So now we're forced to kill the envoys. And they always have a taken pop-up and escort. Not to be confused with the sexual escort service that the hobgoblins traffic in. So I'm just gonna sit here and hold my trigger and look how much damage. I mean, look, with the 190 DPS and it's just doing absolutely nothing. So awesome. And we're standing in a primeval slayer thingy. Oh, and look, we've got black shadow dogs. That's a great addition to the Gambit Prime mix. Oh man, this particular game, this particular whatever you call it, is concussion and cancer inducing. No game should cause this kind of stress. Porno's up. It's got these black shadow dogs going everywhere. Yeah, why not? Do something a little different. I don't even know who these guys are. Wait, did I just... Am I... Did I not invade? That's weird. How did that happen? Oh, what is going on? Oh, I'm at the escalator at JFK. Whoops, sorry. Yep, that because that helps. This is just weird. Oh, he got his shield back up. How wonderful.
Faster.
What? I don't... Oh, damn, the last man standing. I don't even know what that is. I guess it was worth some kind of grind, right? Holy God, that was just horrible. My God. I lost 17 motes. I've been really good at that lately. I've been excellent at losing motes. Yeah, let's do the regular gambit and see how well we can fare, because that was horrible. I am ashamed that we even had to see that. The last man standing. This is an interesting shotgun. It's a cool looking shotgun. Reload speed is not too shabby. It's a nice little color. Cool. Okay. How many kills did we get? 931. So it's about what, 93%? Yeah. It's 1,000. Okay. So yeah, let's do some regular gambit and see how well we fare with that. I do like the regular gambit a lot. Gambit Prime was just, I mean, what production team came up with that just, I don't know. Anyway. I was only able to do small blockers, huh? Alrighty, well. That's why we've got extra... Oh, we got extra things here to do. Alright, so I've got 1, 2, 3. I've got 6 bounties that I'd like to do for Gambit. Okay, so once it loads up, we can get a good idea. Ooh, very cool. I got the inaugural revelry mark. I don't know what this is. It's a Paragon super mod. I'm definitely gonna apply this and give it the old college try. Oh, that is beautiful. That is just wow. Hand cannon, scout rifle. Interesting. Well, let's see how it fares. Can we get 70 kills? Or 69 kills in this Gambit match? Only time will tell. I'm glad that a lot of you are enjoying my sports metaphors and innuendo in your endo. You know, it's always a good thing to make sure you're including the sports metaphors in everything that you are explaining. I really hope I'm able to show you guys how stable the catalyst is for the hard light, and I'm going to... I do want to show you a Gambit match with the malfeasance in action. You know what? I'm gonna do that next match, and you guys let me know how you felt about this particular stream. You can let us know in the comments section below. You can let us know in the chat, and you know, leave a like or even a dislike. I mean,
all right.
always up for constructive criticism. I know that I never do anything wrong, but you know, if it's one of those things where the fan wants to talk about it, they are entitled to their opinions. You know, I'd like to be as fair as possible. Ooh, look at this guy, look at this guy, look at this guy. Ooh, we got some guys in here. Ooh, that guy has a thorn. I love thorns. Let me look at his thorn. I'm very nosy. Let's see. Let us see. Ooh, that is a beautiful thing. It's got a devourer, and it says rounds pierce targets, deal damage over time, kills with this weapon, leave behind remnants. Very cool. Why do we have to play this map again? These guys are not being fair to my fans at all. This guy's dead already. Okay. With this dude as the culprit, you gotta be kidding me. Who's shooting me? How dare you? Ooh, that guy's poisoned. He's got thorn stuff in him. I mean, look, man, this is... wow. It's a really good gun. I mean, even in Gambit. Even though we lost horribly. I mean, no, we didn't lose horribly. We started off horribly. We really did. We could have had the match. But... my teammates had other... ideas, I guess you can say. Yeah. Did you guys know that the Fallen were weak to arc stuff? I didn't know that, so I've been trying to just stay very informed as far as oh, you can have that. Oh, you mother. I've been losing motes left and right. Oh god. I don't know, I've just been I've never lost this many motes. I think I played a match yesterday where I lost 36 motes. That's a ridiculous amount of motes. That's like more than half of your efforts to gain first place for this. I mean, think about it. It's a lot. It's like if I had $38 and I lost $36. Good God. I'm only left with $10. The math is unbelievably sound in that particular situation. Okay. Another thing they really have to change is that I don't know where the invader is. Oh, there he is.
Invader down.
Did I get him?
You're clear.
Nope, didn't get him. He got me. Awesome. Cool. I got killed. I was hoping he wasn't going to walk past my corpse. That's nice of you. Thank you. Who says you can't make friends over the internets? Man, this guy's Thorn is really killing, man. I'm getting motes and it's not registering? I don't... That flank looked like it had a fitted hat on. Out of here. Stop bullying me. This fucking captain is ridiculous. My god. How dare you steal my throat, moat. God. These guys are a mild inconvenience. Just gonna take our time. What the hell was that, guys? Alright, teamwork, 10%. It's like if my wife made $1 million a year and I came home with a $20,000 a year annual salary. I'm still putting in my X%. Die! Sorry, I can get a little carried away. Alright, I need to get the F out of here. These guys are getting extremely aggressive. One of the parts of the grind for the malfeasance was moat deposits, and you had to deposit like, I don't know if it was like 150 moats or something like that. Now, obviously not in one go, but it was a lot. And if you lost moats, it would take away from your progress. And then I think there was another part of the grind where you had to do crucible matches where if you lost, your progress would be set back. So whoever is actually having these particular exotic weapons and that they've got them, they deserve them. You know, they grinded a lot for them. Just gonna have a punching match, huh? Alrighty. This map is so big, like...
Invader down. You're clear.
Shit.
Primeval's up. Kill it to win.
Yes. Beautiful. One more. Wait. Oh, damn, I couldn't even deposit it. I had a lot. Oh well. Alright, let's have sex with those envoys. I mean, let's kill those envoys. Damn it. There's always gotta be a hater in the midst. Kill that hater. Got the breakneck, god damn it. Ugh. Jesus Christmas. Wow, he's massacring our whole team. Alright, you know what? Fuck this. This is what's happening right now. I'm gonna show you guys Sweet Serenade. Boom, malfeasance in your ass.
Burn it down. Portal's ready. Don't say hello.
Again, I think I deserve a little bit of something. Watch this. Oh, damn it. Okay, fine. I got killed by what? Apparently the portal killed me. Or the primeval portal god. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. Alrighty. Another one of those things that doesn't need to be explained. Alright, let's see how this gun goes. It's a little slow to the draw, but... I feel like if I was showing this off at like a gun auction, it would be the most. Why? That's not what I wanted to... This guy just slapped me in the face and I died. This friggin' wizard just slapped me in the face and I ceased to exist. It's awesome. This guy is literally hiding in the corner. Oh my god, that's hilarious. Alright. Oh my god. Wow, cool. Damn it, never do the slam.
Invaders down. You're cool.
Let's see. Let's see. That old school, oh, almost got him now.
Your allies invaded.
Oop, sorry about that. Almost got him. That envoy is still alive? How?
Invaders here. Brace yourself. Primeval's
Alright,
dead.
let's see if I can get this guy. Oh, man. Oh, we're done. Okay. Not bad. Not bad for a nice first rounder. First rounder. My friend is a flounder.
Hey,
I
your
do
team's
want to go
looking
back to
strong.
my hard light, though. 936.
Opposing
Oh,
team,
wait a
pick
minute.
it up.
Fight did. Let me do Swift ride.
Hold on
Try
to your
this out.
ghosts.
Yeah. Might as well see how it is.
Time to step
I mean, I
it
know
up,
the
brother.
malfeasance is not going to
Hostiles
fail me.
called the heavy hitters.
I'm going to show you guys how amazing
Hostiles
this gun
incoming in
is
command.
against other Guardians. I mean, as you can see, it has 0 recoil. That's pretty good. Pretty decent reload time. Die. Oh, excuse me. How dare you. Oh, I got 5 motes already. Cool. What's the haps on the faps? I like the, I don't know what kind of energy is surrounding the top of the gun there, but it's almost like Dookie souls or something.
Small blocker to the other side.
Malfeasance. I don't even know what that word means. Mouth seasoned. Oh. I got you taken. There we go. Beautiful. Go ahead and throw that to you like a football. Catch it. Ooh. Yeah, go ahead. Take my motes and take credit for what I just did. Oh. I'm not trying to have any delays. So these things do bonus damage to taken. As you can see, that was pretty amazing. Oh my god. Let's see. That's pretty good. This is the Wild Wild West. I'd kick your ass.
Yeah! High value target eliminated.
There we go. All is well for the malfeasance. Malfeasance. Malfeasances. Malfeasance. Malfeasance. Die. You just got a soul implanted in your skull, biatch. Give me some skull. Porno's ready. I wanna go, No, wait, leave me, let me go, yay! Alright.
This is what the taken.
Yeah.
One down.
This guy's using a freaking Thunderlord?
They got
Yay!
I'm bringing you back.
Or a Titan melee, okay. Clearly I was shooting a whole bunch of times and nothing happened. It usually happens when I play these games. My bullets usually don't count. It's pretty funny. It happens often, actually.
Invaders off the field.
Happens very often. My bullets essentially don't count. I throw grenades, nothing happens. Story of my life. If I was in the army, if I actually was in the physical army, it would be my worst curse. This guy just got shot in the ass mad times.
Portals prime. Go make a mess. Your
I mean,
allies
look, man,
invaded.
this gun is pretty bestial. Not like bestiality bestial, but
Invaders
you know
down
what I
and
mean.
out. They're heading back.
Where are you going? What the hell? Where are they shooting us from?
Hostiles incoming at command.
This is silly. Oh my god.
Your enemy call
How did we
up a
not go
Primeval.
ahead?
They
We
kill it. They win this. Portals up. Go take them out.
That's weird. I thought we were ahead.
Allies headed to the other side.
Oh my god, they're gonna make us do a damn sudden death. It's like a burden. I feel like,
Down and out. They're heading back.
come on guys, let's have to do it. There is just a substance shooting from this sword, which is troubling.
Pull the primey.
Ooh, gotta make sure I revive my guys. Good, exactly 2 motes. Perfect.
Allies invading the other side.
Coming into that clutch.
Get that primeval up.
Nut clutch.
Yeah. Kill that primeval. You're in the lead. Take down that primeval and its gambit.
Trying to... Come on, boys. Oh my god. Take in romantic gaze. This guy killed me with a romantic gaze. I mean, that makes sense if you look at what the guy actually looks like.
Lost the lead.
Imagine if the Taken were sexually attracted to whoever.
Envoys in the dirt. Now kill the big guy.
This dude be lying. He says that the envoy's in the dirt, but that envoy is alive and well. I wish the gun shot a little faster, I guess. Again with this fucking romantic gaze. Good God almighty, son of a bitch, fat cock and applesauce chips. Fuck!
You gained the lead.
Getting out of my element here. Even though we're ahead, it doesn't feel like we're ahead. Slash and crash.
Portal's up. Go look him in the eyes. Yes, sir.
Yeah. I was still kicking. Very cool. Oh look, another free what do you call it? Oh my god, you see the reload speed on that gun? Good God, he probably reloaded that in slow motion.
You're getting paid today.
You getting paid today. Let's see. It's kind of nice. Atlantic pearl necklace. Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. There we go. I mean, again, guys, the malfeasance. It's an amazing gun. It truly is. Its importance cannot be overstated, is what I'm saying. Okay, we'll do one more Gambit match. I'll stay with the original loadout, and this way you guys can kind of see. I'll go to, let me see. I love my bygones. I'll go back to my hard light because I'm really curious. Let me see something. Let me see if I could. Oh man, okay. Not yet, but I will. I cannot wait to see what this looks like with full stability. Let me give that to you one more time, guys. Full stability. If this thing had full stability, I don't know. It'd be a serious force to be reckoned with. It'd be a serious force again to be force to be reckoned with. Hope you guys are enjoying the live gaming from the Pink Titan channel. Definitely, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Do not forget to leave comments, leave likes. Trying to give you these trying to give you these gems of nightly streams for you guys. I do hope they're informative above all, but I also do hope they're entertaining. We do aim to please at the Pink Titan channel, and we do hope that you are enjoying this and that you will continue to enjoy our channel. With enough subscribers soon, we'll probably be able to do this probably on a daily and a nightly basis, but only the fans will decide that. So we really appreciate you guys, and you know, if there's anything that we can offer you as far as choice of gaming, any kind of questions you guys may have about specific gameplay, even if it's not Destiny 2. I mean, if you check our catalog and check our playlists, we've got a pretty great library, a pretty great you know, variety of things to watch and enjoy. And you know, this will be something you can enjoy on the drive. You can enjoy you know, while you're doing your everyday things. You know, I even from time to time go through our playlist and just kind of check out things that I haven't seen, or even check out some of the old videos, and man, you know, it's never a dull moment. And I'm not saying that because it's my channel, not that you know that it's our channel, but you know, the content is pretty incredible. Finally, a different different map. Okay, so let's see how far we are. 92%. Motes denied. Killing sprees. Okay.
Hey, you're gonna love this.
You ready?
Fallen changed things for us. Made Titans famous. Go pay him back for it. Alright, hold on to something.
Getting into my riffs.
Get ready for a fight.
Oh, actually, I don't like this map. That's what I get for complaining.
Incoming hostiles at the canal.
We fighting Fallen again? I didn't even pay attention to what Omar was telling us. Just hope it's not Scorn. Oh, okay, it is. But they have really gotten aggressive in Gambit here. Ooh. Good, a good 10 and a good 11 to start. Beautiful. Beautiful. I always like to be the first to at least block, because it's just essential.
Let's see more moats. Hostiles incoming at the slums.
I find Gambit quite troubling. I find it very troubling to multitask. Most of the time I'm trying to kill enemies, and going back to bank is a pain in the keister. But it makes for cool gameplay. I've never been one to shy away from a challenge. Good night. Did this guy just duck? That was weird. It was really weird. Look at these guys over here. Wow, that guy just got massacred by my friend.
Hostiles at the pit.
Yeah. Feels like my captures aren't registering. It's weird. Of course. Oh, and a large blocker at that. Okay. Let's see, how am I going to strategize this? Man, my guys are backing that dude up. Small ones I can take care of. Lickety, splittity, no problem there. Johnny Kings. The other ones, those freaking large ones? Ugh, what a pain in the keister hole. Oh. Here, I'm going to go ahead and pop that. And let my electrons sing. This guy always got to be the asshole who's like throwing fire. Whoop. Just punch him to death. I don't, whatever. I don't care about dying. I don't have any motes collected.
Incoming hostiles at the canal.
Get him. Ha! Punching match. Beautiful. Alright. Alright. Better make way for this dude. See, this is why it's always good to have kind of strategies with some of the your players. You know, I honestly don't mind just doing the shooting. I mean, and having my teammates do a lot of the depositing it in the zone. Because it becomes, you know, quite a challenge.
It's time for a prime evil. Your invaders back. No kills on either side.
And I can get very heavy with some of the multitasking here.
You're close. Fill the bank, you get a prime evil.
And these guys, I feel like they're coming out of nowhere. Ooh.
Bank and you'll summon a prime evil. You want to win? That's how.
All right, let's get it. I don't know why this dude is wasting time. Let's get this show on the road, buddy boy. Turkey-neck Jenkins. We just stick the other side with a medium cocker. Look at this. Beautiful kills. And these ones are nice because they're good and easy to pick off. It's the bigger ones that present, like, to me, the most challenging. Oh, for God's sake, what just killed me? This guy freaking killed me with an autistic ground slam. Good God. Someone kill this guy, please. God, I hate invaders. Really? I'm gonna run away like a real business. What is this dude doing?
Invader down. Your ally's a hero.
Might as well go. Oh, okay, cool. Alright, well. This thing's still alive? Good God. So, here we go, right here. Have that. So you can have lots of fun. Go ahead and slam. I don't even think it's doing much damage. Good God. That was fun. Wow, look at that. Yeah, see, man, I'm telling you, man, teamwork makes the dream work, boy. Yeah. I tell you, nothing makes me happier than seeing teamwork come together. 951, probably about 95% to see my gear is. Okay.
Opposing team could do better.
Ooh, dreaded venture. I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna dismantle that. I don't like sniper rifles. I don't know why, they just don't tickle my booty fancy. I don't know what it is. Well, that's actually really good. Maybe this one might tickle my fancy. That is a really cool gun. Looks like a gun from the from Star Wars or something. Very interesting stuff. Really gotta kind of tip my hat to the guy or gal who thought of the weapons for this and a few others. Look at this, look at this. I don't know what this dude is shooting at him, but don't stop. Look at that, immediately got. Oh.
Incoming hostiles at the canal.
Our team is just very good at loading. I want two more, but I don't want to be greedy. Good night. Oh. The medium ones are handling the keisters. Oh my God, they got shields and junk. Damn, bro, it's like a gang. It's like a
to the other side.
Oh. It's like a gang fight. Look at this dude. My melee just missed. That was funny. You only witnessed it here on the Pink Titan channel, where mistakes happen more often than not. Ugh. The fact that that freaking thing didn't explode in my face is a miracle of Allah himself. All praise due to Allah. I got 8 motes? When did I get 8 motes? I don't even remember this. Oh man. Yay. Got a full 10. That's always a good thing. I gotta remember to continuously slide, because the sliding is what's gonna make this
Medium blocker heading over. Portal's ready. Grab your gun.
the exotic. Basically, you slide and you get super energy from blocking.
Your allies invading the other side.
Oh, again with these damn captains. Oh my god, these captains, they kill me. You know what?
Your allies down. The 3 opponents win with them.
Alright, so you guys can see how much the how long this thing is lasting. I mean, look at that. Yes,
Incoming
I'm
hostiles
maxed out,
at the
baby.
canal.
Deposit these and let's go home. That was amazing what I just did there. So as you can see, those anti-us wards, bro.
To the other side. Shax would
Oh man, you gonna go? All right, I'll go. Screw it. This is for nothing, really.
make a mess.
Let's see if I target one of them specifically. This guy's trying to. Oh,
Reload.
he freaking killed me with a shotgun.
bringing you
Okay. Whatevs.
Close. Build the bank, you get a prime evil.
I'm better at you in life anyway. I don't know. Killing guardians isn't really my thing. Killing the booty holes of darkness is. Why is this dude not coming to deposit? I don't understand. See? Oh my god. These dudes are wasting time.
Hostile incoming at the
Come on, man. Deposit that shit. What are you doing?
Prime evil's here. Kill it and win this.
Oh. I don't know, man. Sometimes the teammates get me a little blah. Just gonna hold down the trigger. Damn it. I got slapped by a slap rifle. How appropriate. How appropriate. Need to make some, I'm about halfway through my special, so it shouldn't be too bad.
Your back. Invader
Let me see
incoming.
something. Let me see about this.
Portal's prime. Go make a
I'm gonna
mess.
try to find this queer.
Prime evil compromised.
You can,
Focus
I
and fire.
never know who these dudes are. Until they kind of show up. I really don't know who this dude is.
Lost the lead. Burn that prime evil
Of course we did, because
Invaders out.
this dude is the
Get 'em
Phantom
next
Invader
time.
and has
Your
no
allies
identity.
invading.
Can't even spaced out. I did that purposely. This dude killed me with a temporary shockwave. What? What does that even mean? Oh god.
Your team's behind.
Wait, what? Oh, it's a minotaur.
The lead's yours.
Take it. Let's get it. Come on. No dude should be able to take this much punishment. This is the donks.
Grab your gun.
This guy's hiding behind a metal
Allies
thing.
invading the other side.
might have just wasted their chaos reach. And these other booty holes are freaking shooting. Come on, guys. Come on. Kill that dude. This is so annoying. How do I not have my... Oh, yes.
Brother,
There we go. I was hoping that would be the case. Alright. Nice win, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and kill myself. I seppuku into a boiling freaking thing of acid. Look at that! 67 missiles! 65 pieces of junky junk defeated, and of course, 0 motes lost. If that's not how you do it, I don't know how else you do it, brother man. That's how the Seph man rolls. Hope you guys are enjoying this stream tonight. I am really trying to ooh, another Paragon mod. Yes. Super mod, impact mod. Okay. So Paragon mod is always good because it does both abilities. And that's something that I've been learning too. When you do the Paragon mod and you have your ability regen, you're basically furthering your classes, like the speed of the regeneration of you know, your all the perks that you have, basically. All right. I'm going to, you know what, let's do the Go Fan and Forge, just because I feel like you guys will get a really good kick out of it. Wrong planet. The Go Fan and Forge is actually in Nessus, and it's located right in the middle of the D here. The Go Fan and Forge is extremely different than the other ones. First of all, it is more Fallen oriented, and it is strictly Arc. Now, I should have my Risk Runner with me. Unfortunately, I do not. I'm going to stick to my Hard Light, because if I can get 40 more kills, then I can just demonstrate to you guys how amazing the Hard Light could be in PvP, PvE, whatever it is. I'm going to go ahead and dismantle that. I don't like looking at it. I was going to keep the Badlander because of the reload. But I really do like the way that this looks, the Last Man Standing. I may put it in the the vault just for safe keeping rather. But I'm gonna go ahead and, oof, man, I don't know. We'll get rid of it. Alrighty. So once again, you're gonna jump suicidingly right here, and then you're gonna give yourself a chance to slow your fall. Okay, these little things over here are part of the Black Armory thing, and these are actually supposed to be treasure chests, but they're not treasure chests in the traditional way that most Guardians think of them, most players, most whatever. What they are is that they have weapon cores for when you actually get or start your Black Armory weapons. Okay. Before we end this stream, I'm going to make sure that I actually at least start a specific weapon forge for you. It'll probably be the pulse rifle frame, because that's the latest one that I have, and I also got the sword frame as well, so it'll be very interesting to see how both of them do work. And if I haven't mentioned it before, guys, I really do appreciate you tuning in. I do appreciate every view that these videos get. I appreciate our subscribers and our future potential subscribers as well. So please make sure you are reaching out to us any moment that you can. Take a minute to subscribe, take a minute to leave a comment, take a minute to leave a like, or again a dislike if that's where you feel led to you know, to go. It is not my prerogative to argue, you know, but we do appreciate people watching, you know, and we also appreciate if we need to improve on certain things as well, because Lord knows, even though I did say that I was before, but you know, that was a joke. So, but we are here at the Go Fan and Forge. Just trying to see if I can get a nice color. Yeah, okay, a little dark. I want my Titan to have a nice silver-esque look. But you know, these Black Armory forges are pretty self-explanatory once you get the hang of it. It is a different type of challenge to players and things like that, so but they are fun. They are fun. And the rewards I think are, I do think the grinds can be a little long, they can be a little arduous, they can be a little tedious, but depending on what you get, I think makes a huge difference, and I think it makes it worth it. Would I have put so much into a specific weapon or a forge or a frame or anything like that? I don't know. But no stranger to hard work. Okay. So, same concept here. Gonna be to throw basketballs at the home bases here, and you know, it's just like how we say in golf, a 3-point basket will get you where you want to be. Okay. So, and again, guys, good teamwork will just show people just doing common sense things. The other stream that we had showed some people some of the teammates basically being not just team players, but just using logic to you know, kind of delegate the responsibilities a bit. If usually one guy is doing the killing and the throwing, the other ones will be the ones who are depositing, throwing the golf balls at the baskets. So, I mean, you can do either or, whatever works for you. But as long as you guys are both, or all three of you, or whatever, I think it's 3 the max. Whatever you're doing, it will benefit you to get the job done. So, I do really like that aspect of this game, that everything is really collaborative, and it's heavily based in collaboration. But if you don't have, you know, the right teammates, then it could be very challenging. Damn it. I guess it's time to show off. Alright, let's see how much we can get. Now, let's see. I'm trying to slide as much as I can. Trying to glide here. Oh. Okay, well. Can't, my teammates are too good. They didn't even give me a chance. I typically don't use my super like that. I'm not that reckless with my super. I've just been getting very comfortable with looking at how these new benefits kind of are used and stuff, so. Whoa, that was interesting. So again, I'm very hesitant on popping my super. I feel if you don't have enough, if your orb game is not really up to par, then I think it's a waste sometimes. But it really depends. On the kind of gameplay, what you're doing, you know, and how high of a level, and the type of perks that ultimately you do have. So, So as you can see here, this is probably one of the most challenging aspects of dealing with the... Oh, why did I do that? I always have a bad habit of doing that. It's like punching a nuke bomb in the face. Like, oh, Jesus. See, we gotta make sure we pick up the pace. Because this is not where we want to be. We don't want to be 7 out of 20 and, you know, like 40 seconds in. You know, we want to be like... You know, it's so weird because sometimes it seems like you don't need to press square. And then sometimes I feel like you do need to press square when you're going over the batteries. It's so strange. And those what do you call those damn things? The shanks? Not the servers. The servers are different. Those the shanks. They electrify everything. It's so annoying. Oof, come on, guys. Alright, I'm gonna pop my super. Actually, nah, I'm gonna wait. Why not? This will probably bring in some good, So you could, like, literally slip and slide through this whole thing. Pretty interesting to see how that works. Alright. Okay, we are in better shape than what I thought. The only thing that is going to be a real challenge is dealing with the boss. So, usually, in these types of situations, yeah, you see, so... Oh, Jesus, did you see that baseball throw that was completely off? Good God. I find it so irritating that these damn things have shields. It's like, no way in hell would they ever give us maximum temper. I don't even know what that means. This means he's gonna murder me. I'm gonna just keep my finger on the trigger, literally. And switch to arc. There we go. He has something called the server's grasp, where he literally just puts you on the other side. It's the funniest thing ever. I mean, look, man, the DPS here for, oh shoot. Gotta make sure you kill those damn servitors here, because they will get you power. The DPS here for, precision shots is pretty high. It's like 1587. That's pretty good. Ooh, I almost got my super back. Gotta love those orbs. Where is he? I always miss him. And the funny thing is that you have to make sure that you're keeping your fire on him, because if not, the shield drones regenerate. So keep that in mind as you're navigating through these black armory forges. Alright, so we got 30 seconds. We gotta make sure we complete this guy. Come on. 23 seconds. I have no other weapon to use. Damn, 15 seconds. Come on. We got it. We got this. Yeah, celebrate with a super. Sorry, I get very... What's this? Oh, cool, I got a ghost. And a Hooskow, is that? That's never happened to me before. Interesting. What is maximum temper? I don't even know what that is. That's so weird. Is it like the angriest that he can get? Ooh, 985. 985. We are close, my friends. Very close. I think we should end this stream with a simple Vanguard strike. I think I can get 15 kills in a Vanguard strike, don't you? Tonight's stream is really just an example of hard work and dedication. Hard work and dedication in the form of gaming, and hard working and dedication in the form of you, the fans. which we definitely hope that you have enjoyed thus far. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and change my loadout again because the modifier calls for solar. So have my Mask of the Quiet One out. I'm gonna look at my Who Scout. Oh, it's a rocket launcher. Interesting. I see, said the blind man as he took a hammer and saw. Oh, I kill me. Ooh, maybe I should guys show you the Spiteful Fang. This is a new bow. Something that Ricky Morrow would probably adore. This is a pretty good. Wait a minute. Let me go ahead and apply this one. This is a really good bow. I mean, it's not loading right now, but this bow is actually more silent than the other one. It's definitely a lot quieter, and it does pretty good damage, and it is in your primary. Sorry about that. So it doesn't have to take too much room, too much space in your secondary here. So it's a really good bow. As soon as it loads, I'm going to show you how it is in action and how it fares up against other bows as well. So, hope you guys enjoy the show. I know that I am. Let me just show you really quickly. We have our mission, and so you can see it's sort of like the arsenic bite. This one does have explosive head, giggity, and it looks very different than the other bows. And the sound that it makes, it's very interesting. It shoots very quickly. I think it shoots very quickly, much more quicker than the other bows do, I think. So it's interesting. You know, these traditional types of weapons have really done a number on the types of weapons that you would not have expected in the day and age, I guess, that we're living in. You know, I for one didn't expect it. I mean, with the original Destiny, whoop, didn't get a headshot, but that's okay. The original Destiny content, I did not even anticipate this, and I'm really glad that they went in this direction. I was very excited to see the no turning back bow, and when I get my friend Ricky Morrow back online, you're gonna see how insanely skilled the man is with a keyboard and mouse, just with speed, accuracy, and, you know, if we were doing a private match, and obviously he would have probably massacred me, but if we were doing a private match, he would obviously be cheating. I'm sure you could get a kick out of that, but you know, there's a few other people that I do know that are very good at PvP, and they're extremely good with the keyboard and mouse, probably more so than a remote. I, for one, have never been comfortable with the keyboard and mouse. I've always opted for the controller aspect. But, you know, I'm a southpaw, to each his own. No judgment there. This is a perfect strike for this, actually. It's a perfect strike for getting the kills that I need to get. Getting the amount that I need to get. So, and I really like the fact that, like, it really breaks the shield still. Like, these energy weapons are perfect for that. Oh my god, how many freaking things are you gonna throw at me, bro? Yes. Oh, could've. Ooh, the scream explosion. Damn, I didn't see that coming. That was the ace in my hole. I mean, ace in the hole of what I was saying was, you know, anyway. I thank my lucky stars that they're not requiring us to do headshots with this damn weapon, because I don't know how good I'd be at that. These guys' little garbage can lids are faring against a machine gun. That to me is wildly crazy. But it's not the craziest thing I've ever seen or heard or touched. Just wait, that's another story. I hate these enemies. Leave it up to Bungie to create just ridiculous enemies that are like just... I don't find the Scorn... Look, I love this game, but I do not find the Scorn entertaining to fight. They are very stressful to fight. I can't stand them. And if you remember anything
Check the counter
about Bungie, back in 2002, 2003, I believe, with the creation of Halo, we saw the introduction of the Flood. And please join me in a resounding anger at just how hard the Flood was to fight. I mean, the only thing that was good against the Flood, yeah. Alright, let's see this, okay? You're gonna witness history in the making. Alrighty, I have a tendency to get very excited, so... Booyah, master the twerk. Oh, there's a lethal system color. That's so nice. Now, 1001. 1001 kills. That's the kind of stuff you only read about. Let's see how good this is for... I mean, I kind of notice a big difference. It's not shaking as much. What do you guys think? I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning, I'm burning. Please let me know what you guys think. I mean, I'm seeing, you know, the stability to me is... Man, look at all those orbs. I don't know, the stability is more controlled to me. I mean, it should be. What do you guys think? Please let me know. I'm curious to see your reaction. Now look at my ammo. I'm already down to 100. So with this kind of gun and with the rate of fire that it does have, definitely be mindful of holding down the trigger and being sure to, you know, allow yourself time to literally get ammo. Right. I don't know, man. I'm seeing a lot of good, let's see. This is interesting. Alright, well, I'm glad that you guys were able to witness the greatness of the hard light catalyst at work here, and the stability and the basically the amount of exclusivity. Because you can, I mean, look, Sun Warrior brings my melee up like crazy. Oh my god, if you guys don't know what Sun Warrior is, it's basically whenever you stand in a sunspot that was created by your grenade, or another person's grenade, which is awesome, you get that buffed ability regen, and with the multiplier for the melee in this particular strike, in the strike playlist, I mean, it's pretty incredible. So a lot of this is high-paced action. I don't know, man. I'm seeing a good amount of stability here. Look at that headshot after headshot. Look at that. I don't know, man. Go ahead and punch this guy's lights out. Excellent. I think there is one more counterweight to do. We always forget about those tiny little counterweights. Oop. Grabbed on last minute. Oh man, this is pretty incredible. I really hope you guys are enjoying. I sure am. Wow, look at this. I don't know, man. I'm seeing some pretty good stability here. I'm crouching right now, just holding the trigger. I'm not the best aimer. Like, I'll be the first to tell you that I am not at all good at, like, I love FPS, but I'm not at all good at like first-person shooters. I do like them and I do prefer them. I'm gonna go ahead and pop my speed action. Alright. Some spots for me. And of course I gotta save some hammers from my friend's eventful anus here. Look at that. Now when you're in a strike like this, please be sure to that you do want to concentrate enemy fire. You want to concentrate your enemy fire on the ads. But you also want to make sure that you are concentrating on the boss itself. I know that's a really stupid thing to say. But there's a reason for this. Guys, I'm literally just holding the trigger down here. I don't know if you've noticed, but I've noticed you. But anyway, look at that. Look at those orbs. I mean, I just popped my super a few minutes ago, and just like that, my super is back with a vengeance. You guys can go ahead and share that with each other. There we go. I always like to do a shortcut here, which probably will get me killed. Yeah, there you go. There we are. Why not? Melty, melty. There's a wanted enemy over here. Where is he? So, and again, with a strike like this, it's like so good to have this kind of weapon where you can just like hold the trigger down and there's so many enemies. Oh man, it's a lot. Let's go ahead and snipe these guys. Oop, missed. There's one. Wow, 12,000 for the headshot. Wow, 12,208. Man, I may masterwork this guy. There's a few weapons I do want to masterwork. One of them I'm almost done masterworking. It's my bygones. The only thing I'm missing, 5 masterwork cores, which I will be getting soon. Oh, wait, okay. Totally meant to do that. Getting a little ahead of myself. Ooh, look, we got the best of all worlds. We've got the Warlock. We've got a Hunter and myself, who is a Dead Titan. Not to be confused with Pink Titan. Hope you guys are enjoying, man. I sure am enjoying playing and providing people with good entertainment. Probably going to sign off after this strike, but please remember to subscribe and leave a comment, leave a like. We definitely want to know what's in the minds of our wonderful fans. It always helps. And you can sort of know what people are thinking, right? Only life for that easy. But it can be for you. Specifically for this channel. This guy's gonna zap me with his magic wand. How appropriate. I mean, guys, look. This is a really good stability here. I was able to kind of hold as much precision shot damage. And of course, the orbs, oh the orbs, I'm in shock. Look at that. Who doesn't like orbs? Is what I have to say. And the reason why, dead. The reason why I like to hit my bosses with the melee, not my boss like my employer, I mean like, you know, the boss. The reason why I like to do that is to make sure that that lasting damage from the melee is really good. We got an arc strider here. This is what I like to do. How dare you mess up this barricade, weirdos. Again, guys, this is me holding the trigger. I'm running low on ammo. Gotta be so careful, guys. I literally have like 14 ammo left. Oh, damn it, I did at the wrong time. I hate when he does that shit. Look how long my hammers are lasting. How sad. we did so much damage to him that it forced him into his void shield. That is incredible. Truly incredible. I got the oars. Can't get me, Batman. Stranger danger. Look at this. And my friend over here is melting his face off like in that movie Face Off. Yeah, look at that, man. I mean, I don't know. For me, guys, this hard light is a winner. And of course, punching people in the face and they die is also a win, but whatever. See, Sun Warrior will do it, and then boom. There's a premature. They are doing it's Arc Strider, it's Storm Trance. I mean, this is incredible. They're massacring. I'm gonna go ahead and join in on the fun. Yeah, it's a super city right here. Pretty cool. And a hammer for you. And of course I have enough light to install another super. Ooh, I'm in shock. I got man-tethered. This will be it. Damn it. Oh, you idiots. This is insanity. This dude could just come up. Oh, he threw me to the roof. Yeah, look at that. Oh man, I hope you guys enjoyed this as much as I did. This is pretty incredible. Well, alright. Okay, another. I got the Go Figure tonight at least 5 times. Alrighty guys, that does it for me. I hope you guys enjoyed this stream. Hope you guys learned something from looking at some of these Titan perks here. Before I sign off, let me just exit the return to orbit here. Let me just go through a couple of things and kind of summarize very quickly for you. So what you want to do when you get to when you're grinding to this high level, by the way, this is not a good indicator of what my power level is. All of my armor here is 700, so if I were to show you, do I have any? Okay, so Last Perdition and Breakneck. So I am officially 700, okay? But I do change my loadout for obvious reasons. Oh, good, a Master Core. So, right now, your Sunbreaker class, okay, you will have, or you should have, Code of the Siegebreaker, okay? You're going to look at Sun Warrior, Endless Siege, things like this, and you're going to pair it with this, your Mask of the Quiet One. Again, gain ability, energy when you're damaged, when critical, heal on kills. This is going to make sure that you are continuously cycling your abilities, okay? And then
I usually use Code of the Commander.
Arc,
works really well if you're playing with people who know what it do.
So for the Arc, oh no, I mean listen, the Code of the Commander is by far my favorite, and I'm going to get into that in like a few minutes. I love the Code of the Commander, but I have a really new appreciation for the Striker class. Okay, so the Code of the Juggernaut, you're going to have your Trample, you're going to have your Reversal, and all of this good stuff, Knockout, right, and Frontal Assault, right? So the Code of the Juggernaut, and then you're going to switch this out for your regular, you want to have something with high mobility, and then you're going to go with these, the Antaeus Wards, okay? Now, to get your super faster, the Antaeus Wards, you can slide, and it reflects incoming projectile, and then when you reflect those projectiles, it grants super energy. Now, before in the video, you saw how I was able to extend my super on those hits. So you're not doing the smash, you're doing the melee button, you're mashing the melee, and you're making sure that you're sliding in between your smashing of the melee when your super is on, and your super will last a very, very, very long time. I guarantee it. Okay. And so for my friend was mentioning the code of the commander, so I usually use this. Okay, and I love this. Okay, first of all, the controlled demolition is awesome. You attach a void detonator, your nearby allies regain health as your void detonators explode. You strike the enemy with a tactical strike, and your sentinel
Holy
wall
smokes,
shield
that's
is the
neato.
best. Okay, so with this, what you're gonna do is you're gonna go back to your regular
Emoji
mimetics,
upside down
and you're
face.
gonna have your gauntlets, your Ursa Furiosa here. Okay, here is where the code of the commander is perfect for. You have move faster while guarding with the sentinel shield, and then your guarded damage converts to super energy when the super ends. So once again, you could potentially have enough people shooting at you while you have your shield up, and you're absorbing all of those damage, all of that damage, and it's converting to super energy. All right, guys, I really hope this helps. I'm gonna go back to my striker class because I have a new appreciation and a newfound love and respect for the striker class. I mean, oh my goodness. But I really do hope you guys have learned something. I definitely look forward to your comments, your likes and dislikes and things like that. The Titan is a very underrated class, and it is my favorite. I started with a Warlock, and I ended up finishing with Titan, and I really do love, you know. And it's funny, it's kind of messed up, man, but I don't have Code of the Missile yet. So I have no idea how the Code of the Missile even works. Okay, when I do get this, I will be the first to sign on and do a stream and my review of the Thunder Crash and these other amazing things which I have seen in action. But for right now, this is my Achilles heel. All right, appreciate the comments, I appreciate the thoughts, I appreciate the constructive criticism, appreciate the fact that I was able to entertain you, even if it was for a bit tonight. All right, tomorrow I will be doing more malfeasance escapades, because I really want you guys to see this hand cannon in action. Same thing with the Last Word. Two very, very, very underrated hand cannons. The Bygones is my most favorite pulse rifle, and it has the most beautiful colors, and I'm very close to masterworking it. I need 3 more enhancement cores, and again, I will make sure that I show you guys that. And I outfitted with a backup mag to increase my magazine from 39 to 48. The perks here are Rampage, Headseeker, and everything else in between. If you want to do good PvP, you want to do good Crucible matches, this is the way to go. The Bygones by far. Okay, and of course, I would be remiss if I didn't talk about the Ley Monarch very, very briefly. Okay, the Ley Monarch is a very tricky bow, but it works like a charm. Okay, this very easy to get once you get into the Black Armory grinds. You don't have to do a frame for this, you don't have to do anything ridiculous for this. All you really have to do is make sure that you are grinding for the Black Armory waves. Okay, really quickly, let me just kind of, before I sign off, I know I said I was going to sign off before. Let me go to the Traveler and show you. Oh, and by the way, guys, tomorrow I'll be doing this. I'll be doing the Verdant Forest. The highest that I was able to get was to 19 branches. And these daily challenges actually give you the opportunity to get enhancement cores. So definitely check this out. It's a new thing for the Ava Levante thing going on, and more information it will be to follow. Okay, so Ada is over here by the annex. You do have to make sure that you have the annual pass for this. So I'm going to go ahead and launch, and I'm just going to show you how to go about starting your grind for
What
various
console are you on?
Black Armory weapons. Okay, this is Destiny 2 on the PS4. I do have it for PS4 and the Xbox One, but I primarily play on the PS4 because this is where most of my friends are. My gamer tag is the same for both consoles. It is Akivius X, AKIEVIUS, capital X, no spaces. So definitely friend me if you guys are online. I'm definitely looking for people to do raids with. The first raid that I plan to do, I will most definitely be streaming, but I will warn you that if we do the raid, it will be a very long stream because the raids are typically anywhere from about 3 to 6 hours. On Destiny 1, I've done a lot of raids, and the days that I had to do those raids, I had to make sure that I had no prior engagements, no nothing, to keep my evening and afternoon free. Okay, so this is the PS4 Destiny, and just a fun fact though about PS4 very quickly. The Wave Splitter is another gun that I was fiending for, and it is amazing. And this is only available on PS4. The Xbox One does not have the Wave Splitter. And best way to get this, Black Armory and Gambit. That's really it. Okay, the Black Armory and the Gambit will have the Wave Splitter, and depending on how many, you know, how you do, how well you do as far as kills, motes, things like that. In the Black Armory, same thing. The faster you complete it, the higher chances of you getting it. Okay, so for Ada, right now I only have 2 weapon frames, so they're on the bottom here. Now the weekly bounties and the daily bounties are pretty cool, and what you want to do is, I'm always doing the weeklies. The weeklies are going to give you what's called a ballistics log. Okay, the modulus report for the daily is a little different, and the modulus reports are only going to help you for these things down here. Okay, these are just the regular research weapons, and these are weapons, it says augmented weapon, and honestly these are regular legendary weapons that the game already offers, so I don't see a point in doing these arsenal frames. But these weapon frames are the ones that you want to do. So as you can see, I have more than enough modulus reports, and 1 frame will cost you 6 reports, right? So I'm going to go ahead and use the pulse rifle frame. Okay, now when you do the pulse rifle frame, unfortunately you can only hold 1 at a time, which I think really sucks, but it is what it is. Okay, let's not argue over split hairs. All right, so I'm going to go to my menu, and I'm going to go to the right, and I'm going to look in my pursuits. Okay, ooh, always good to have a master core here. Anyway, if you look here, what you're going to have to do, first you're going to track it for obvious reasons, right? For this, you're going to get multi-kills with pulse rifles to finish the calibration. So the multi-kills here are going to be out of 15. Okay, now to fix yourself up, you're going to just have yourself work with 2 pulse rifles. So this way you could basically guarantee that you're going to get each this way you can pretty much guarantee that you're going to get the part of the what do you call it, the frame. Okay, I'm not going to do this right now, but I'm just going to show you what's a really good place to go. Honestly, let's go to the we'll go to the Dreaming City real quick. I don't do a lot of stuff in the Dreaming City. I need to, I should, but I don't. But now that I'm have enough power, I need to be making more of an effort to go to the Dreaming City, because it does have a lot to offer, and the activities there are really amazing. All right, tomorrow night when I do my stream, I will be sure to do the Blinding Well, and I will be sure to do some more Gambit stuff for you guys. Okay, I know that I have a couple of boxes open, but I'm about to end the stream because I don't want to make it ridiculously long. I'm not sure how long I've been doing it now, but I will go back to the tower and make sure that I get my gifts, because I don't typically like to leave my stuff there, so to speak. I'm afraid Ada's gonna steal it. I'm kidding. So as you can see, I have 2 pulse rifles, one of which is my favorite, which is the Bygones, which I just spoke to you guys about, and the Swift Ride is a pulse rifle I just got from one of the Black Armory waves that I just did a few minutes ago. So I just want to show you guys how it is tedious, but once you get it and get used to it, I think it's about a 4-step process. So your first process is going to be your multi-kills. Okay, so I am in the Dreaming City, so I'm just going to go right in. So I'm going to go ahead and get my multi-kills. I'm going to go ahead and grind out any way that I know how to. Right, and then I'm going to go back up here and get some more multi-kills. I'm going to switch to my Swift Ride, see how this is. Oh, pretty cool. Okay. Not bad, guys, not bad. What I really love about the pulse rifles is that it's really easy to get your, ooh, that's a fast reload there. It's very easy to get your, man, that's a great reload. Man, I'm always really surprised when I look at certain pulse rifles that have excellent reload rates. So, see, already I was able to get 3 multi-kills with the pulse rifle frame. Okay, I just want to show you guys what it's going to entail. One of the reasons why I chose a Dreaming City is because it is easier to get a lot of these things when you're in this area, because you have a lot of enemies here. So I'm probably gonna masterwork this bad boy. This is better than the last Perdition. So as you can see, I mean, this is a really good gun. Man, that is a nice reload speed, man. Oh my gosh, are you guys seeing this? See, the only thing I hate about the Dreaming City is that there are so many freaking people here. Good God. Not people. I mean, races of enemies. I mean, there's the Taken, the Hive, the Scorn. It's a ridiculous amount of people. So now, here's what's interesting. That is a really fast reload to me. I don't know. Here's the thing. Those guys in yellow, right? It's interesting because the ones in the deep yellow, like these guys, like this guy. Oh wow, my shots are barely doing anything. Man, this is a lot of shit, man. Something's going on. There's some kind of crazy event. But look, I mean, let's check our status. 6. Okay, not bad. I mean, should be more. This is pretty good. I like to multitask, hit you in the face, resurrect my guy. Oh, got a legendary, there's somebody out there doing something to me. So this is, I mean, man, I didn't expect this gun to be so good. And, you know, one of the reasons why this is one of the best places to go for this is because there's such a plethora of enemies. So, I think the multi-kills are about maybe 2 or more kills. Obviously, the more multi-kills you get, the better. I mean, this thing is like tearing through these enemies, though, like headshot after headshot. Precision kill, rather. It's pretty incredible. Now, for the pulse rifle beta frame, I believe that the 2nd or 3rd part requires you to get precision kills. And I mean, with this, wait, I created orbs from that? That's weird. I'm really liking this other pulse rifle that I got. This one's pretty good too. I mean, this is my favorite. Look how beautiful it looks. My God. It's a gorgeous royal blue and silver. Where else can you get a color this rich and sweet? Look at that. I got one more multi-kill to do. How long have we been here in the Dreaming City? Not even 5 minutes? Always gotta get me some berry and boughs. Look at that. Okay, so pulse rifle calibrated now. Okay. Now that we got the first thing out of the way, we're gonna go back and we are going to track it again because there is another step. Now, radiant seeds. Here's where it gets interesting. It says radiant seeds collected only from powerful enemies, so that's going to be enemies that are yellow, health bar and up. So those big guys that we were just having before. Now this doesn't necessarily mean that you have to use pulse rifles to get those kills. At least I don't think. No, you don't. So you can actually get them just from regular strong enemy kills. Those guys aren't going to count because they're red shield. Anyone that's a yellow shield, I'm trying to show you what it looks like. All these losers. But I mean, look, guys, this pulse rifle is beast. I think it's arguably one of the best pulse rifles in the game, and I am on my way to masterworking this bad boy. I mean, this is incredible. I am like massacring these guys with a pulse rifle. Good night. Did I not just kill these guys? This is what I mean. In the Dreaming City, is just too much going on. That is a shit ton of precision kills, yo. Again with those vents, the knockouts, all to the good. Right, so it's taking a little longer than I expected, but the radiant seeds part is pretty self-explanatory. Alright, beautiful. Have time for a public event. Why not? Man, that is a really good reload speed.
Sensors show an ether harvester initializing near our current position.
Ether ritual? I've never seen these. Okay, so these guys are perfect. Now, I got 2 radiant seeds from them. Now, if you can see, again, my super meter is going up. And I'm running and sliding and running and sliding. Alright, see? From those guys, I got about 2 radiant seeds apiece. From these guys, or from these lower shield kind of dudes, the blue ones, the yellow ones rather, you'll get maybe 1 or 2. Okay, so I think you need 20 of these. Hope you guys are really enjoying this, because I am. I gotta kill that last quick thing. Well, you know what, I might as well go old school. There we go. So I got 2 radiant seeds from him. Knock out these guys with a sword swing to the chest. Okay. So let's check our status. We are at 8. Not bad. I don't know what the hell's going on. Beautiful. Oh yeah, that sword uppercut always does good things. And it shocks them enough that it prevents them from doing... Alright, join in the sword stroke. Ooh, this guy gave me a lot. Okay, not bad. Not bad at all. That was pretty cool. Ooh. how many do I have? Like 18 out of 20. So again, guys, I mean, we haven't been here that long, so I think it's not too bad depending on the grind, right? And again, guys, just because, you know, I'm using the pulse rifle, but after you do a certain amount, you're not going to need to use the pulse rifle the way that you think. So it is for the first part, really. And for the second and third part, you probably won't need that much either. So, ooh, this will be interesting. Okay. So these things are always interesting because always, the bosses come out of this. This thing is really doing excellent damage against the Taken. Cannot wait to masterwork this bad boy. Oh my god, there we go. There's my bitch. There we go. See, you can see that if you take a look at the super meter, it is going up with the little bit of kills that I get from these little tackles. I mean, you can see it. Oh my god. Look at that. Awesome. Awesome. Man, okay. Alright, let's go to my little dark corner here. Man, that's a gorgeous pulse rifle. I am just in love with my bygones. Alright, so, that's the second part, I believe, of the grind. Hold on one second, gentlemen, I apologize. Oop, actually, that one has high mobility, let me see. Higher than, alrighty. Ooh, I got 215, legendary shards, interesting. So, I'm gonna go back. I'm going to look at this, and I have to go back to 801. Okay, now I'm gonna be really honest with you guys. When you first do these frames, they're gonna be yellow and not gray, and because they're gray, it means I've done it before. Okay, so when you first see it, it's gonna be like a gold or a yellow kind of thing, and it's gonna have 2 additional steps. The second step is going to be to get precision kills with whatever the weapon is, and then after you bring it to Ada, you have to do a forge for it, and then after you do the forge, it basically you get it either while you're in it after you finish it, or you'll get it like as the reward. Alright, but, you know, I might as well just do it since I have you guys here. It'll be very, very cool and informative. And I think you guys would really benefit from a lot. I'm so shocked that this Swift ride is so, I mean, the reload is just incredible. I'm very happy. I'm very tempted to fuse this one into this one. The only thing is the range and the stability is really doing it for me, because the Last Perdition is supposed to be one of the best elemental pulse rifles in the game right now, but could have some other competition, man. Ah, man, look at the hard light. The hard light. Even the reload on the hard light isn't as good as the Swift ride. I mean, my gosh. Oh man, I really hope that you guys are appreciating this. I'm gonna definitely show you the last word in the armory piece, so this way you guys can get a good kick out of it. Okay, I'm gonna keep my same loadouts because I really do like the arc. Very excited about getting Code of the Missile to see what it is about. So, you know, guys, again, I really appreciate you watching. I appreciate your comments, your the chats. Definitely would like a lot of feedback. If you guys have any questions, you know, feel free to drop a comment. I'm hoping we can answer your inquiries, and I'm hoping that we can, you know, give you a lot of good information. So now it says here to craft the Black Armory pulse rifle by completing an Izanami Forge ignition on Nessus. So you're gonna acquire it. Okay, so again, it's like a silver kind of thing here. Okay, if it's gold, it means you haven't done it before. Okay, now these things do update weekly, and since today is Tuesday, we should be getting that update rather soon. Okay, you're going to go back into your thing, and you're going to make sure that you go to the specific place, the specific forge ignition that it is telling you to go to. All right, guys, that does it here for me, for Pink Titan. I am Seph. Please feel free to ask me any questions, comment, like, and of course, subscribe. Have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful week.